Going on, collective? Let's get a reading for you. Trying to do this quick. So I've already pre-shuffled the tarot, and there's someone with authority who's coming in. Yeah, with divine timing. There's someone with authority who is coming in. There could be like heavy regret. Somebody could have felt like they fumbled you. I heard masked, like you were masked. You were hidden. Your true divinity, your true shine. Like there was something about you seen in your aura, but it just like, it's not saying like your light was dimmed. It was just like a veil or something was over you. Like you were hidden like a bride. And now it's like the veil has been lifted and you're shining. They can see who you are. Some like, this doesn't necessarily have to be love. This could be even like a supervisor, a boss, a friend, just someone who was like overlooking you and, you know, trying to downplay you, or just not even so much downplay you. I'm really getting like they overlooked you. And it could even be within something within yourself, collective, where you could have like disguised yourself, even like you weren't putting yourself out there. Usually if like you're like a social butterfly or you're very outgoing, I feel like you could have like really tucked yourself in deep into your shell. Okay, heavy hermit energy with you guys. All right, and I feel like somebody, like, I'm hearing the pieces, the pieces of me. Lucina, oh, Hillary Duff could be significant here. Duff. Now I'm seeing the beer can from The Simpsons. All right, so something about like the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. Okay, but like somebody finally has like, they see your worth. They're acknowledging you. Okay. This could be an Aries in your energy. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be a Sagittarius, okay? But whoever this person now wants to come in and make an offer to you. They don't want to come small, okay? This person has been working hard. I feel like they could have been like even picking up, like somebody's been doing something on the side that is just in true relation to you. Like whatever they're working on, like somebody is taking the time to like really focus on how they're either going to come into you, something that they're going to bring to you, offer you. But somebody is really taking the time because they see now, like someone sees that they want to be here. So let's get the tea and then we'll clarify with the tarot. Yeah, lesson learned. Somebody learned a very valuable lesson about judging a book by its cover. Okay. Someone, it's like, look, okay, we're looking at the colors here. It's like you could have just been speaking to this person and like they could like hear your confidence in your tone, right? They could like even see, you know, see your confidence, right? But I feel like your motivation and drive behind everything, this person like probably just didn't feel like you could go the mile. Like you couldn't hang, like you wouldn't be able to make it through the long run. Like I feel like someone also could have tried to like put you through some sort of test, and shockingly enough, I guess to them, you passed the test. Okay, like someone didn't think that you would sustain, or like that you would be able to like rise through something that tore you down. I feel like someone also could have watched something tear you down and they didn't think that you would recover, and now they're coming back. For some of you, there could have been others around you who literally were tearing you down, and someone was watching on the outside and they want to come in. Like this is someone with strong authority. For some of you, this also could be a divine masculine who is coming in and choosing you despite what other people may have said about you. There could have been rumors about you, about your parents, how you act, your character, your work ethic. But it's like somebody is truly seeing you for who you are, and they're learning to not judge you anymore. Like that they shouldn't have even judged you from the beginning. I heard, oh my gosh, I've caused so many delays. Yeah, unbothered. Your peace, was everything to you. So like I said, dimming your light. You see how the energy in this card is just like, it's not as bright, it's dim. But she has on this yellow shirt, very confident. It's mustard color, whatever, but yellow nonetheless. Confidence, right? Your solar plexus chakra. Like, regardless to whatever is going on, the people who were yelling, screaming, talking about you in the background, who's trying to make up these stories, who's trying to block things, you just remain unbothered regardless to whatever. That's the tea. Like, seriously, like, you didn't need your confidence to outshine anybody. Like, like, in this energy that I'm feeling is, your confidence, like, who you are. So you weren't and you're not out here trying to impress people, or put on an image, because it's not like it's a facade for you, but it's like you're not putting on all the time. It's like you could be somebody who doesn't take the time to do all those extras. Like, ladies, you don't get up and put on all the extra makeup. You may not go and get your nails done, whatever. You don't sit in salons and get your hair done. You might do it yourself. Fellas, you cut your own hair, or like, you just real laid back. It's not all about the Cartiers and all the flashiness and all the jewelry. Like, what you have inside of you naturally outshines whatever material objects that you try to put on the surface to look like something. You didn't need that. So it's like, you kind of, it's like you weren't dimming your light, but you weren't making yourself shine like you really could shine. And in the background, there's just a lot of people who are talking about you, and you just remain unbothered through this. And somebody sees that in you. Yeah, Photoshop. Like, somebody sees that the folks around them were fake, but you're not, because you, like I said, not out here trying to put on, you're not contouring your whole entire face to not even look like what you look like without makeup type energy. Yeah, friend zone. Whoo, shit. And look, that yellow shirt again. Somebody came in and talked to you and finally found out some truths about you. We're going to clarify this unbothered. Spirit, let me get a triangle here, please. Let me just pull these cards. Let me get a triangle. Lesson learned is coming out in reverse next to the friend zone energy. Somebody friend zoned you, or tried to they tried to like belittle you or make you seem not as significant in their life or in a project or in a situation. And that is where they weren't learning, because again, they could have listened to these people in the background. They weren't following their own intuition. And this is where they missed out on not learning a lesson. But I feel like something depleted them. These energies in the background, all that, I'm seeing 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands energy. All of that energy was draining this person. And I feel like, you even just being a good friend, regardless to whatever you were going through. Because not at the end of the day, you knew that you were going to make it. But I feel like you always showing up and being there for people no matter what was a lesson that they had to learn, that people like you aren't someone that's easy to come by, and they really should be mindful on how they treat certain folks. Just because a person seems like, they got it together, or, again, unbothered, right? And can always be there, doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have their own things going through. There are some people who just, choose to not be as extravagant and show stuff. I feel like you could have opened up to someone, okay? Or somebody got to see, like I said, the light in you, because it starts getting brighter. Yeah, influencer status. Somebody started to really see you for who you are. Somebody like really is like, they recognize you. They're recognizing you, your energy, right? And with the same purple energy as in this friend zone card, I feel like this is somebody who could have even friend zoned you, or like I said, just even if it's not love, right, guys? This is an energy that kept you in a safety space, right? Like, even if this is like promotion in a job or whatever, like, it could have been up to like you and someone else, and they kind of like, well, I know collective is more than capable, but like lately they just like, you not running up and down in the office or whatever to get everybody's attention, like whoever this other person is that they're looking at. Like, somebody is doing everything they can to put the spotlight on them, and you're not. But at the end of the day, because of like the little things that you say, the little things that you do, right? Someone realized, like, damn, even though collective ain't out here trying to shine, and they're not being like this other person, they're actually still the better pick. Like, I feel like someone was trying to outshine you, and that was the lesson that somebody had to learn the hard way, that just because it's a shiny rock doesn't necessarily mean it's a diamond. Okay. And somebody is saying that you are truly a diamond. You're a diamond in the rough. Like, yes, like, collective, you are truly a diamond in the rough here. Okay, look at this. Retirement goals. You are goals. You are, like, and it doesn't matter how old someone is, people look up to you. And I feel like you have, like, older people who look up to you, right behind the mask. Like, they probably never say it to your face, but these are people who, like, they're older people who look up to you. And there's someone around you who sees this, who sees what's going on. They're just like, damn, like, I need to go get my person. I need to go and get collective. Toxic love. Somebody who could have only wanted to feed into toxicity. Someone who was used to toxicity and thought that that was the way of living, right? Again, that person, that shiny object that's really not a diamond. It was toxic. Somebody is now, like, finally learning the lesson. Yeah, look, divine intervention. Somebody, and that's the T. That is the T. Somebody is learning a lesson. Like, the divine has stepped in to show someone. I feel like, using the peacock analogy, right? And like how the male, he is the most gorgeous one. And when he spreads open and fans his feathers, that is the most beautiful sight. I feel like you're like the male peacock, woman or man, it doesn't matter, right? You're the male peacock and you walk around, but you're not like flaunting your feathers. You still had your tail feathers closed up. So no one knew that when you opened your tail feathers like that, someone caught a glimpse and was like, oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like, you're the most talented person in the room. You're the most beautiful spirit I have ever encountered. Your love is undeniable. Your love is so unreal. Like, somebody, like, you did something that opened up the eyes to another person who was not seeing you in your true light. Okay. What else we got here? Yeah, we got energy vampires. Oh, that's a lot. Energy vampires, the big payback. Yeah, people who was trying to come after you and take your stuff. Like I said, people who was trying to outshine you. These cubic zirconians that was trying to outshine. They not even lab made. Like, this a different type of breed. Like, they all cut from the same piece of paper, not even cloth. Like, but whoever these people were that was like sucking out the energy, these arguing people in the background, these people who wanted to overtalk you, try to overstep your boundaries, because again, you remain unbothered and all this. Like, I feel like when people thought that they was overstepping your boundaries, they really weren't. Like, if you drew a line or whatever, or if you were standing on a stoop and somebody came and stepped up on your stoop, you just went to the next stoop. You let them have that. Like, it's like, whatever, like, I got other shit to focus on. I'm not about to sit here and keep, allowing someone to antagonize me, because that's really what these energy vampires are giving, like, antagonizing energy, snickering, talking about you behind your back, trying to block your blessings, telling people not to choose you, to go for you, trying to make themselves look like the better pick. Like, you literally got people who out here making themselves up, going out and buying your same outfits, doppelganging your energy. Okay, but the big payback is here now for these people. These people are being ghosted. They're not being seen. Like, their messages are being seen, what they're doing is being seen, but they're being left on red. Like, no one's believing them, no one's choosing them, because you are receiving the messages here. 1111 is significant. 1331 could be significant as well. But you are receiving the messages because, again, you're shining. There's something you did that allowed for you to shine, your glow up. And again, that dark energy, like, you was hiding yourself, keeping yourself in the dark. This even could have been the divine, God himself, like, not yet, my child, not yet. And I feel like, one day you woke up and God was like, all right, put on. And you put on. And now everybody's showing, like, they're seeing, like, damn, Collective, you really had that going on, or damn, maybe you somebody who always wear like baggy jeans, sweatpants, baggy shirts, and boom, one day you walk out in a sundress, right? Fellas, you always look grungy, right? Grease monkey is what I'm hearing. That's somebody who turns a wrench, or just like always dirty. You work with your hands, and then boom, you show up, decked out, smooth polo on, smelling good, got the fresh fit, fresh cut, like your hands aren't ashy. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't look like somebody could always be used to seeing you working in work clothes and a uniform, and then boom, what Alicia Keys says, I look a lot different outside my work clothes. So somebody is seeing you outside of what they assume as your norm, right? But it's like it's you, like when you comfortable or whatever. Or again, for some of you, because you were in this hermit, like you were presenting yourself in the state that you were, like you didn't want to be seen, so you weren't allowing yourself to be seen, even though you know that when it's on, so you didn't want to be seen. But I feel like these energy vampires are now getting that payback. They're getting ignored because you are having a glow up, or you've had a glow up, and now somebody is coming in to conquer you. Like somebody wants you. Somebody is like, look, I should have chose you from the beginning. Somebody is really hoping that you choose them because they realize you are a very ambitious individual. Like you ain't competing with nobody. You only go up against yourself. Okay, yeah, you've been doing a lot of healing your childhood wounds. Somebody around, whoever this emperor type energy is, okay, could be real. Like they're realizing that this person isn't truly healed. This person is very childish. All right, what else? Yeah, but they're realizing that you're not fake. There's nothing fake about you. Like you've really done the work, and it shows in your glow up. Somebody could have really you had a lot of major decisions to make, and this person, this emperor energy, sat back and they watched you. They watched you make all these decisions. They watched you go through things, and they watched you speak up and take control back of your life. And I'm telling you, this is really turning somebody on. Yeah, luxury life. Somebody wants to give you it all. Or again, this is you speaking up about the life that you know that you rightfully live, the life that you deserve. Okay, I feel like you never had to, like, you don't do shit for clout. And I feel like these people in the back, whoever's talking about you, like their stories were able to run because you weren't speaking. You was just letting the story run. You let it run so far to see how far it could go, and it has ran its course. There's nothing true. Like whatever these people were saying, whatever rumors, whatever smear campaigning, whatever doppelganging they was doing, it can't stand anymore because you have showed up. You showed up to the party. Somebody was really hoping that you wouldn't have came back, like you wouldn't have showed up. Someone really thought that they like siphoned everything out of you. Yeah, sugar coated. This fake ass individual. Somebody like got real close to you, close to somebody that you know, to try to steal your energy signature. Yeah, mirror, mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. This is like a wicked witch. This is a true wicked karma, a true energy vampire. This is a very low vibrational, I'm hearing a low vibrational creature. Like, this is scum. Situationship. Okay? Woo. Somebody really tried to come in and interfere. Somebody tried to keep you in, like, whole status. Somebody is saying rumors about how you'll fall for anything. But I feel like you was just entertaining shit to entertain it because, I mean, it is what it is. I feel like you could have had some true, real emotions. Somebody could have been trying to tell someone to just love bomb collective. Just act like you care and you'll be there, and they'll always be around. But with this speak up energy, like, you set boundaries. You was just like, no, and then you went on about your business. And this energy learned a lesson. I'm telling you, they learned something, and listening to other people around you, thinking that those copycats were better than you, okay? Thinking that anything was better than you. You said something. What was it that was said? What was it that the collective said here, Spirit? I'm noticing. What was said here? Give me the tea. Catfish and cuffing season. You said that you're not about to be doing this fake shit. You're not going to be playing fake relationship without a relationship. You're not going to be doing relationship stuff without somebody really trying to You're not about to be doing the situation shit. That situationship shit. That's what you said, pretty much. And as far as like, you know, that working sector, because I'm still picking up a little bit of that energy. I feel like you was like, look, I'm not gonna be doing the work of the supervisor and not making the supervisor pay. I'm not gonna be doing somebody else's job. I'm not gonna be standing in. I'm not gonna be filling in. Okay. And damn, how can I can relate to that so much, because it's like, look, no, I'm not doing it. I don't get paid to do that. That's not in my job description. Like, someone was literally trying to dump their work on you, and you took a step back and you left this person to deal with their own shit. Like, somebody had to go and do some work. And in the midst of all of this, while you got through it, you know, got yourself together, somebody is really realizing, like, damn, I messed up. I had a good worker. I should have just gave them the position. They should have had this position straight up instead of me trying to use them up. Now it's like, for some of you, you could be getting ready to leave a job or something like that because of what they've put you through. Or you took a break, you're taking a break, you're stepping away. And like, look, y'all figure it out. It's time for y'all to learn a lesson. Since y'all don't think I do anything, or you don't appreciate what I do, I'm going to step away. And that's the same thing, whatever this situationship was, if it's on a romantic level. It's like, look, you want to listen to everybody else? You're looking at me now because what? I'm wearing my baggy jeans and my hoodies or my big t-shirts and whatever, like, or because I'm always in like work attire, I'm always working. Like, you don't, like, you're judging me, my outer appearance, and you don't even know what I got brewing up and cooking in the inside, what's really going on. And it's like, now this is out, and again, this person is saying like, damn, I'm picking up for some of you guys, you like, look, I'm not even about to go back and deal with that. Like, that's their loss. That's kind of what I'm getting. But that's a poker face, because you really do want this person, but you're not going to chase after this person. That's what you're not going to do. There's a big break that is coming. For some of you guys, this could be a new career here. You could be getting new jobs. Businesses could be taking off. Things could be working out where you're finally able to go and like be in a more peaceful environment, or you're being around individuals who who see who you are from the beginning, right? They see your aura. They see this shine, this glow up energy from the beginning, right? And they know who they have, what they're working with. They're grateful. They're thankful for you. Someone who is really seeing and valuing your worth here. Okay. Yeah, commitment issues, the real from the fake. Somebody is definitely seeing the real from the fake. When it comes to love, I feel like if the situationship, if this was somebody you were sneaking with, you were sneaking with your emperor unbeknownst to you, possibly. Okay, this person is realizing that they don't want to do that anymore. They've been internalizing the idea of losing you, and it does not sit well with this person. They know that they shouldn't have listened to the people in the background and tried to play with you, okay, that, and you know, string you along or breadcrumb you or love bomb you or gaslight you. They realize that they shouldn't have done that, and they should have been real with you. Like, you are an angel in disguise. Yeah, now this person is they're trying to bounce back. They want to come back and fix this. They want to start over. They want to reintroduce themselves. I feel like they also could be coming in and telling you some of, you know, the secrets or the hidden things that was from the past. Yeah, divine timing, because it's time. Somebody is coming in to let you know what took them so long, who or what was holding them back, why you didn't receive an opportunity, why you didn't receive a commitment, why you didn't receive a raise. Somebody's finally coming in and admitting this. You're receiving this closure now. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, what's up with these energy vampires? These are liars. Like, people, like I said, who've been heavily lying on you. Demonic ass, tormented individuals. 3 of Swords, who wanted you in third party energy, who wanted to be third wheels and third parties in your energy, who wanted to hurt you, who wanted to cause pain. Yeah, these are people who have no love for themselves, miserable individuals who wanted you to be the same. Okay, they lack intuition. Okay, they like self-care, self-love. They figure if they'll do it, you should fall for it too. These are people who couldn't care if somebody did them dirty, so they want to do you dirty. Okay, but the big payback is coming back to them. For some of these people also wanted you to be in such a heartbreaking space that you wouldn't take care of yourself. Okay, that this glow up wouldn't happen. That's what was the whole point. They wanted to throw you off balance so that you wouldn't be seen and that you wouldn't be chosen. Exactly. 7 of Cups upright underneath the deck. This is they wanted to cast an illusion around you, like it was something wrong with you. Okay, these are people that you've walked away from. Okay, in pursuit of your own happiness. 9 Cups here. All right, and these are also the people that this Emperor, this red energy is giving me. Emperor, Aries energy. This person has also walked away to go and offer this cup of love. Or again, you walking away and dismissing these people. Again, here's the red, right? Your glove, and it's bringing in this cup of love. Yeah, look, 3 of Cups. This Emperor coming in to love and be with you, all right? And I feel like this person right here in the white is the Temperance upright. This is your angels. They guided this together. They guided for you guys to come together. Somebody is really pissed off about this. Like really, really pissed off. Somebody was really trying to mess up your entire life. Like for some of you, this is love and money together. It's not necessarily either or. Like somebody was trying to, yeah, look at this. A love offer coming to an Empress. Somebody did not want to see this. They did not want to see you collective celebrating and happy. 33, they didn't want to see you in alignment. They didn't want to see you level up. They didn't want to see this glow up. Somebody was really necromancy, okay? I'm hearing Yemaya. Somebody was like working with some African gods, or like maybe somebody even does like Santeria or some shit like that. But somebody was praying to like a water deity to like wash you away. It was supposed to have been done for the season, for Cancer season. You're supposed to look washed up. And that didn't partake. Like that didn't happen. Instead, you end up becoming cleansed and renewed, and you end up shining. Yeah, somebody didn't expect to see this. 333. While somebody was trying to throw you unbalanced, it ended up messing up them. Somebody also tried to do this as a sacrifice. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. Freemasonry could be significant here. Yeah, with the Pisces, the Hangman coming out. Somebody did try to sacrifice you, but you weren't able to be sacrificed. 12 breaks down to a 3. Again, 33. Somebody was trying to use you for their own gain. Somebody wanted to be a part of a club, or they wanted your spot. They was trying to sacrifice an Empress straight the fuck up. Somebody also tried to poison you as well. Somebody wanted to poison your cup. Yeah, with the Death card in reverse. Like truly end you for some of you guys. Okay. Unalive you. That didn't happen either. Yeah, and again, this is all things that these people didn't see. 333 in reverse. They didn't see this happening. God intervened. And let me tell you about my God, okay? He does some magical, powerful, and wonderful things. I'm going to just leave it at that. He does some magical, powerful, and wonderful things. Yeah, because it's like, no, if they don't know, they better get down on their knees and they better pray. They better get that one-on-one going. Okay? You better crack open that Bible. Read you a couple verses. Start learning you something. Start understanding something. Yeah, these people now sitting here and looking at their investment, the deal that they made with the devil, the contract that they now want to break, because they're getting that payback. They're not getting the return on the investment. They're not getting what they thought they were going to get. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. And you're not falling for their traps, for their bullshit. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, this is not what these people were expected. They didn't want this at all, by far. These people are fighting. These are people who are in heavy competition with you. What I said, I saw the 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. These are people who are in heavy competition with you, and you just minding your business. Again, there's that yellow energy sitting confidently on your throne. And again, that's that glow up energy too, because you look good as fuck. Like, it's a shock to people. Like, I'm hearing for somebody was like, yo, I haven't seen collective look that good in a long time. Like, you really, like, went in a hermit mode and really did a lot of work within yourself. Yeah, you had a lot of things going on. People were sending a lot of mental attacks to you and stuff like that. You really had to, like, get a lot together. A lot, like, heal through a lot. Siphon through a lot of things. Close out a lot of cycles. And you are back. And, baby, you look good as fuck. And they got people over here throwing hands. because they can't come up against you. They don't have the strength, they don't have the backing, they don't have the spiritual backing. Their own ancestors aren't helping them, because it's like, y'all was stupid and foolish for doing this anyway. We tried to give y'all that heads up ahead of time. With that Temperance in reverse, they was trying to tell them this ahead of time. Yeah, with that Page of Swords, they were already spying and watching what these people were doing, and was telling them, stop coming into alliance with each other and trying to stronghold these people. Stop trying to stop this relationship. Stop trying to stop what somebody else has going on and focus on you. They kept trying to tell these people to get out of this Five of Swords and energy. And now these people are bitter because Six of Swords in reverse. We just saw that upright for you. These people can't move on now. Now they stuck on you and trying to figure out where they went wrong. These are people who are going back to a drawing board to try to redo all of this Seven Swords, this deceiving shit to you again. Like somebody wants to go back to the beginning and repeat all the spells, all the voodoo, all the whatever they was doing to try to manipulate the energy against you. And it's like, it's not gonna work. Like, it's not, because you've already processed all of it. So you have strong discernment. You learned your lessons, but again, like I said, these are people who haven't learned their lessons. With the Two of Swords in reverse, they have not learned the lesson at all. But I see that you're not stunting that shit. Give me something on this Emperor though that's coming in. This is somebody who is manifesting you. You may have manifested this person. I feel like it could have been right person, wrong time at one given point. Okay, or again, there was a lot of outside noise, a lot of interference. We'll block this manifestation here. Yeah, Judgment. There were people who had a lot of things to say, who thought that yeah, people who was putting work in on this, or was saying that it's not gonna work, y'all not a fit, y'all not a match. Okay, but this Emperor knew otherwise. With this King of Wands here, that's like my baby Emperor card. He knew otherwise, and he still took action underneath it all. It was like knowing that this was going to be a complicated situation, but the tower has already came crashing down. Like I said, the energy vampires, all the liars, all the karmics, everyone has been exposed. They stressing, okay, because this Emperor sees it for what it is, and he's taking action. Underneath all this, he's finally let these burdens go. He's not dealing with these energies, and he's now doing what is best for him. And they got these people tripping out and real stressed out. Extremely stressed out. Yeah, I feel like this person is no longer about to give their energy. The universe is making sure that this Emperor no longer gives their energy to these things that are past. And it has also, like with the Strength in reverse, I'm hearing like weaken the knees. Like it has weakened this, like this person is weak for you. They're weak for you, okay? Like they want you. They realize, like, you know, and I feel like they could have felt something from the beginning, because again, they were manifesting this. But again, there was always somebody coming up and having something to say, regardless to whatever. But they was like, well, every time that I'm manifesting my empress or my love or the, you know, my future wife or husband or the mother or father, every time I'm trying to manifest this energy in, or like, you know, the perfect person to fill this position, somebody always has something to say about them. Or, you know, whatever. So it's like it was delaying them. But this person realizes that they can't resist you anymore. They can't. They're in the energy Gemini here. Okay, we got Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. Okay, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces. Yeah. But this person is realizing they don't want to be a player. They ain't trying to play you. They're not trying to make any more bad decisions. Yeah, look. With the Fool in reverse, Aries energy, they're not trying to make any more foolish decisions. Like, they know exactly what they want to do. This person is moving in a space where they're not making any more wrong decisions. The universe is saying they're coming in this King of Cups energy. Very loving, very caring, very nurturing. This person loves you. And if you didn't feel like they did, they're coming in to change that. They want to change this. Yeah, look, they're coming in to change this. It took them a while, but that's because they was being stupid behind people who was running them down the wrong path. God, the divine intervention, we seen it. It was like, and even with this King of Cups here, this person could, like, not only are they coming in and expressing with love, but I'm hearing agape love. Like, this is also my Jesus card here. So it's like I said, this is that intervention. The universe is like, we got you covered. We're going to give you whatever it is that you deserve. You're getting it back. There was a promise made to you, collective, and that promise is being fulfilled. This Emperor is worried if you'll accept their like engagement, their commitment, if you gonna want to be with them. Like, this is what they're worried about a little bit. Like, they're hoping that you'll say yes, that you'll choose them. And right now, the Seven of Wands, right now they're just in a high defense mode because they're looking towards the future. They're in a very, very high defense mode because they're looking towards the future, and there's something, and they're trying. They know that this is an action that they need to take, and they know that there's a lot of people who's going to come up and try to block them. Hermit in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be H. The letter H is significant. A lot of hoes. There's going to be a lot of people, okay, who's going to try to come up and like stop this person and tell them they're going to regret it, and oh, this isn't right, you shouldn't do this. But these people, they don't know. They have no true values, morals, or principles. These are people who literally want to use this emperor, and people who are bashing you and don't know anything about you. NPCs, these are soulless beings. Yeah, and that's truth that is out. Okay, give me one more here, Spirit. Yeah, this emperor is releasing and letting go. They're coming after you now. They're blocking out all of these stupid ass people. That's what I heard. These are some stupid, bitter people. People who are upset that they're not choosing them to celebrate with. These are people who honestly don't even share the same values and morals as them. Okay? And they don't want to be a part of their club. They don't want to go to their parties. They don't. Because these are people who also try to get this emperor in cahoots with them. And they know that these people, they're not on the same level. They're not on the same wavelength. They're not on the same timeline. None of that. But this emperor is letting all of this go. And they're coming in to choose you here, collective, okay? So, Spirit, give me some advice here for the collective. I'm hearing choose to be happy. Yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made, and Spirit is like, listen to your heart, get out your head, because with the eyes covered, and we know source is the mind, okay, but the eyes is covered so that you don't see it. Spirit is like, listen to your heart, okay? With the water being so calm in the background, that's emotion. Spirit is like, listen to your heart. You're in a grounded space right now. You are being divinely led and divinely guided. That's why everything is now exposing itself. That's why people are now seeing you. That's why it's like, you know how they, you know, like it's a commercial in it, or anywhere, like you'll see like cartoons where it's like the person be down and like the rain cloud is following them to signify that they're sad and they're down. But it's like with you, like you got this ball of sunshine that is like following behind you, and everywhere you go you're like sparkling like this rainbow glitter and diamonds. Like I'm seeing the skin off of Edward on Twilight, like when he revealed himself to Bella and his skin was sparkly like diamonds when he was in the sun. That's you. It's like the sun is casting on you and you're just like this sparkling being. And Spirit is like, choose to be happy, continue to do what it is that you're doing, okay? Continue to shine, continue to grow, because you got a lot of people around you with that Three of Pentacles here, especially at work, who is not happy about what you got going on. There's a lot of people who is frowning up their face. Spirit says, do not worry about these people, okay? The truth is out. They made their own bed. Let them lay in it. These people of the past who are stuck in their head, who want to come in and try to offer you something, which ain't nowhere near enough compared to what you already have in possession of yourself. Like, and that's just not material. I feel like internally, you have so much more going on for you internally. You don't need to discuss any plans, give anything to these people. Nothing. No matter how much they come in and try to force it up out you, no matter how much more shit they want to go and talk about you behind your back, you don't have to address none of this, is what Spirit is saying. You stay focused on what you got going on and trust and believe, because you are attracting everything that is rightfully yours, okay? And you got a lot of miserable people. Whoever this emperor is that's coming towards you, they could have family or friends or somebody who is coming and approaching you, and somebody's going to approach you and try to say something negative about this King of Pentacles, or try to say something even negative about you to make you not take this opportunity, or so that you don't choose your person. We saw that Four of Wands. This literally could be a twin flame. I don't toss those terms around too lightly, okay? But this is like a divine counterpart, your life partner, your soulmate, your twin flame. Like, this is the one. And there's somebody who could be this person's friend or a family member. Hell, this could be even your friends or family members or whatever, who's going to come in and try to make it seem like there's something wrong with this person, or they're going to go to this person and try to make it seem like it's something wrong with you. They're still going to do it. I already said it. Somebody is going back to the very beginning, and they're going to try to run through all these spells and everything that they did again. I hear them take it from the top. Okay, because it didn't plan out. The script didn't run the way that they thought it was. You didn't play the character that they tried to paint you out to be. So now they're trying to rerun this movie again. Okay, like a Mandela effect. Okay, we're going to try this again, but this time it's going to go the way that we planned. Collective is going to sabotage, and they're not going to get chosen. They're going to lose. They're going to off themselves. All of that. Delete. What I just said. 10-10 in reverse. 10-10-10. There's 3 10s here, all in reverse though. Like somebody literally is trying to come in and stop this. Somebody don't want you happy. Somebody don't want you financially secure. Somebody wants you struggling. They want you in a space. They want you in this 5 of Cups energy. Somebody wants you beat down really, really bad. Really bad. But the universe is like, just keep going and be prepared, okay? Because somebody is definitely about to come in and try to put in this work. Do not give into this at all. Don't allow your emotions to get caught up in it. Stay focused on what you got going on, okay? Something about Virgo season is very significant here. Somebody about to receive some real bad news, okay? Yeah, because they're going to find out that you healed. August. Somebody about to find out that you healed, and whatever actions that they took towards you, them shits did not work at all. Whatever illusions that they tried to cast on you, that victory, it went right back to these people. Return to sender. And y'all like, wait, a victory? Yes. Because this is a sorry ass victory. This is like a losing victory. It sounds very oxymoron, but the way spirit is making me say it and how I'm seeing it, it makes sense. Like somebody was trying to throw this at you, like, oh, here, just take this, it's still a win. But it wasn't, like, because your win, it's like somebody trying to force you to take second place when you really came in first and you had the higher score. But it's like, oh, be a good sport, and so and so who came in 8th place, they've never won before, so let them just take your first place trophy while you stand here in second place, even though you got the points and the qualifications for first place. Okay, that's like somebody trying to take that job from you. Because I've known you longer, but you know the job, your credentials, your everything is better than this other person. Okay? Same thing with the lover, like, oh, wow, you don't want them. They're not, no, and you do want them, and they do want you. And whatever somebody was trying to send towards you to stop you or make you self-sabotage or back out of something, that's going right back to this person. And that's the end of that right there. The High Priestess is in reverse. The secret has been exposed. Everybody is going down. This emperor is still coming in, and they're choosing you because they see the truth now. They came to the horse. You were the horse, okay? And they got it straight from you, straight out your mouth. They've been watching you. They've been getting insight, whether this is from their own spiritual team or literally just watching you themselves. And I know that sounds kind of stalkerish, but for some of you, like, they literally could be like, going by, driving by your job, driving by your house or whatever, just to see, like, if you're entertaining. They're like, nah, like, you a true loyal one. Like, you not out here with the shits. Like, you loyal as hell. Spirit is saying, look for the Emperor card. Because I don't think that came out. It didn't. Look at this. This Emperor is leaving something that seemed good with this 9 of Cups, but it was actually misfortunate. It wasn't bringing him or her anything. And they're going to give to you. They don't want things to end with you. This person has woken up. Like I said, their ancestors, spirit team, they're seeing things in their dreams. They're actually witnessing things for themselves. And they've been sitting weighing out their options. And they want to come in and put in that work with you. This Emperor wants to come in and give to you. They realized giving to all these other folks that they were giving to, these energy vampires, was causing them a lot of misfortune. They were losing a lot of opportunities. Okay? Things were going slow. And then they were losing them all the way around. I got confirmation phone. I just got a notification. Children. They could have got caught up with somebody because of kids and realized, like, yo, I don't even got to be here. Like, or I don't got to do this. Or these ain't even my kids. Like, somebody realized, or childish. Like I said, they was dealing with somebody who was very childish. And this person was like slowing them down to the point that they were stopping all their opportunities. And they realized, like, I'm not about to get caught up in this toxic shit. This isn't me. I want justice. Justice for... They even tried to throw this Six of Wands and reverse this freaking loss to this Emperor. That's crazy. I didn't even realize I picked the card back up. But they tried to like even throw this loss to this Emperor. And he's like, no. Or even seeing them trying to make you take this L and throw it in your face like it's some sort of win. And he's like, nah. This collective, this Empress is about to win for real. For real, for real, in y'all face. So just give me one card out of the T-Deck. Because the secrets are exposed. It's all out. This Emperor is coming. The position is yours. Something better. It doesn't matter. Whatever these people were trying to do to block you is not happening. You're getting the love and the money. You're getting both. No filter. I said what the fuck I said. Spirit said what the fuck was said. That's just what it is. Speaking your truth. I'm speaking the truth. This is authentic. This is raw honesty. This is just what it is. Somebody gonna say, oh, don't take heed, don't listen to that. But if this message came across you, let me tell you something. That's that, whoever told you don't listen to this or don't believe that, that's that energy vampire who's trying to block you and stop everything you got going on because they don't want you to know the truth and they don't want you to know about them. Okay, amen. I done said it. All right. Father God, I thank you for bringing me here and me allow me to use this gift for this collective here. I ask that you keep us all covered in the blood of Jesus. Allow this to message to fall to those who need to hear it. And if you guys out there want to book a personal, you want to go deeper, or you just feel like you need, some guidance on your situation, really want to figure out who's who, what's going on, go ahead, reach out to me. All my information is in the description box below to book a reading. I love your face. Like I do. Stay up, stay blessed, okay? Stay focused, because baby, you look too good. You look too good. And they see it. Somebody see it. This Emperor sees it. He coming for that ass. You his big break. All right? I love y'all. Peace.